Some good news from the UN announcing that they'll likely run out of money by the end of October, since they can't use the United States as their bottomless piggy bank any longer. I think that's great news, considering that for my entire lifetime, the only thing the UN has been known to do is go places and rape people. It's an organization that's a subset of the one I spoke about yesterday, espoused primarily by liberals and fake conservatives, globalists, and godless people who hate everyone else. So, good riddance to the UN. I hope it crumbles and disappears. We don't need it. What's really on my mind is something I've been watching for a few years, which is the number of people in Congress who will admit to the facts and those who adhere to some lie, either to protect themselves or someone close to them. And at first, there were a lot of Democrats with lots of things to say about Trump. Crazy Maisie, the AOCs, Elijah Woods, Stacey Abrams, lots of people. To me, to my eye, that seems to have shrunk to the core group of criminals: Pelosi, Schiff, Mr. Schumer, Chucky S. The intelligence communities have 6 ways from Sunday for getting at you. Yeah. We don't need 6 ways, bitch. We just need a rope and a pole. Anyway, back in 2016, there were not a lot of Republicans who were willing to talk about Spygate. Most of them who could and who did say anything were bound and are still bound by the duties of their role as investigators or as participants in investigations to not disclose those details. But to my mind, there's a great deal more Republicans in Congress, in the Senate and the House, who are willing to admit the substantive nature of the FISA abuse Spygate scandal. And that's because the facts speak for themselves. And so what I ask myself nearly every day is, yeah, I've seen the field of Democrats shrieking about Russia and Trump's crimes. I've seen it shrink along with their supposed facts as all of that shit gets debunked and disproven. But where the fuck are the sane Democrats to speak out and say, wait a minute, it doesn't matter, party politics don't matter, we have to side with the facts? They just don't seem to exist. And that should speak volumes to American citizens. But it seems 60 million of them don't give a fuck.